Hi, this gorgeous dish is a tomato burst orzotto that a friend of mine made, and she is going to be a special guest on this video. So come over, we're going to show you how to make this, but more importantly, you get to meet Nancy. I'll see you on the other side. Hi, it's Grandma Roseanne and my really dear friend Nancy. And I will tell you in a little bit how we met and why I love her so much. But she has offered to show me how to make a dish that is, in her estimation, absolutely excellent. And I trust her because she's an amazing cook.
Oh.
So say hello to the good people.
Hello.
And tell them what you're going to make.
This is called tomato burst orzotto. Sort of like soto, except it's with orzo, so it's orzotto.
Got it?
Fresh tomatoes.
Fresh everything. We've got everything chopped and ready to go, but it's fresh everything. So we're going to start cooking, and Nancy's going to do it all.
Oh, okay.
All right. Tell them what we're cooking it in. A Dutch
oven. Start with a Dutch oven or heavy bottom pan. And we're going to add a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Let that warm up a bit. And
it just needs to warm about 30 seconds, not very much. Or a spoon.
then we have one large shallot, fairly finely chopped. Adding that to the oil.
And how long do you let that?
With a teaspoon of salt.
Teaspoon.
Is that what it is? Teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to let that get translucent.
About how long should that take?
2 to 3 minutes.
Okay. So in that 2 to 3 minutes, I'll tell you how I met this wonderful woman. Many of you that have watched the channel know that my husband was very, very ill. And when we needed hospice, which is probably one of the finest organizations on the face of the planet, this angel showed up at my house. And she was with my husband through the thick and the thin of all of it, right up to the very last day. And there's good that comes from tragedy. And the good is that she became a blessed angel in my life. And we don't get to see each other as often as we want to, but when we do, it's like you don't have to catch up. It's just like you just stop that moment and then you just start talking again. That's a sign of a good friend. So she's been wonderful.
When I first met Roseanne, she was very nervous and very concerned she wasn't going to be able to care for him. But I could see who she was. I could see right through her. And I loved her immediately. And it was both a pleasure and an honor to care for Chuck and work with Roseanne.
It was very, very blessed. It was just, it took so much off of us. It really did. And Nancy has another business that she has started, and I'll let her tell you about that in a little bit, because I think she is just in a world of helping people, and she's amazing. Okay, are we getting translucent?
I think so. What do you think?
I think so.
So now we are going to
Do we have to put the garlic in?
put the garlic in. Yeah.
She was reaching for those tomatoes.
The garlic and the just a quarter teaspoon of red pepper flakes. That goes in there. Woo! Smells so good. I like shallots. I love the way they smell. And that's just for about 30 seconds. With that garlic, we don't want it to burn. And so now I'm going to go ahead and put those tomatoes in. Boom. And that's 1.5 pounds of cherry tomatoes, or grape tomatoes. And they're not cut at all. We want them to burst in there. Hence the name, tomato burst, orzotto. So I'm just stirring that up a little, and now we're going to add,
It smells so good.
we're going to add 1.25 cups of water to that. It just barely covers them. And a couple sprigs of fresh basil. And we're gonna put the lid on, hopefully cause those tomatoes to burst.
How long will it cook now? So we have to cook this 8 minutes, in case you missed all of our moving back and forth here.
Shenanigans.
Cheers, darling. It's so nice when you have friends that come over and they fix you lunch.
Your lipstick is perfect.
While we're waiting for our stuff to cook, maybe Nancy can tell you a little bit about what she's doing now. You want to?
Sure. I am working as what they call an end-of-life doula. The term doula, people are most familiar with doulas that help babies come into the world. And the work that I do is at the other end of life. So helping people as they transition out of this world, wherever we go. So it really is very much like the hospice nursing that I have done, but just looking at all sorts of other things too. A lot more. In hospice I did primarily nursing, but with end-of-life doula I'm looking at more of spirituality, rituals that people create. I also work with people here, we're in California, who have elected what's called the End-of-Life Option Act. So it's legal in California under very special circumstances if people choose to have a physician write them a prescription that will end their life. It's not a suicide per se, it's only for people who are actually dying. It just speeds the process a little more. And I go and just help support the family, be present through that. So I love my work. I've been a nurse for over 40 years, and it gives my life purpose and a lot of joy. There's a lot of sadness in this work, but there's a lot of love, and that's really what comes through. I knew with Roseanne, I know her beyond Chuck, and I think Chuck knew it too.
He did. He did.
He knew we'd be friends. So
Chuck told me, I don't know if I ever told you, but Chuck told me she will always be in your life.
Oh, that's nice.
So
that doesn't happen every time.
tell them the name of your business.
Oh, it's called Hands for the Journey.
To have somebody there to support you at that time in a loved one's life or your life, I don't know that there could be anything more precious than that.
It's really like, I think the benefit is having someone that you can talk to like you would a friend.
She keeps trying to get away from the camera.
That you would like a friend that has knowledge and experience in that area. Anyway, most of us don't have a lot of experience with dying, and so it's helpful to have someone who's been through this process with people. And it's also sometimes helpful for people to have someone to talk to who isn't a part of their regular lives.
People are very blessed when they find her. They are. You guys, this smells outrageous. It smells so good.
It smelled good in here anyway. It smelled good when I came in.
I was making her a peach pie. By the way, it's the best peach pie I've ever eaten in my whole life. And I did a video on it the other day, so you guys want to look at that, because it was so good.
So now, this is a wonderful heavy pot. Now we want to, you can't see them, but they are wrinkled, and many of them have probably popped already, burst rather. And now it tells us just to squish them either with the back of a wooden spoon or a masher.
Guys, this smells honestly so fantastic.
And we're going to leave it to continue to cook.
So what we're doing now is just evaporating a lot of the liquid that's in there.
Concentrating what? Concentrating the broth, I guess you'd call it. Is it a broth?
The flavor.
The flavor.
You see that?
Yeah, I think we can add the orzo now.
One of the ways that Nancy was knowing that this was right, it was about 8 minutes, but it's also as she pushed this spatula through, it trailed. You could see some of the bottom of the pan before it came together again, which is telling her that we are probably at the right level of moisture to add the orzo.
See, I knew nothing about that, but she's right.
So you're watching her, and I'm seeing the trail.
Wow, trailing, got it. Okay, now we're going to add a pound of orzo. So we are going to add in the orzo. I'm going to stir that. Thank you. And then we're going to add in 4 cups or 32 ounces of broth. Either vegetable or chicken broth. Probably could use any broth that you want.
This makes a lot.
It does make. And now we're gonna let it start to simmer, and then we'll turn down the heat a little and just continue to stir every 2 to 3 minutes. You may need a metal spoon to keep it from sticking, because the orzo wants to stick to the bottom.
Do you like this?
Part of that is,
That
okay.
takes the very bottom of it.
Wow, cool.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
And you guys are hearing my puppy. Those of you that watch know I have a puppy. Well, she's 4 months old, and she's being very vocal over here because she is not getting the attention she wants.
Ooh,
See what I mean?
my. So while this cooks, it will become creamy.
And Nancy said the one thing that's important here is that you do have to continue to stir this very regularly, just like when you're making a risotto. You know, you can't let it just be too long. So every couple minutes we stir.
It's a beautiful color. We'll see when we're done. It's sort of
Gorgeous.
a orangey red.
Like my flowers.
Yes. It's a lot of liquid, and it's hard to believe at this point that it'll be like a risotto, but it will. Just have to be patient. Over high heat for 4 to 5 minutes, and then turn down for 9 to 10 minutes. So it's very easy, but it's not a quick dish.
She brought the recipe when she came, but I will put all of the ingredients in the description box so you guys will be able to make this too. It's getting really creamy.
Creamy with no cream. Ooh, look at that.
Look at that.
It's really getting there now.
You guys, this is really transforming.
Add that in. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Wow.
It's beautiful, you guys. I know, I need an overhead. I understand that. If anybody out there understands how to make that happen, I have another tripod and I could do that. I just don't know how to get the two
To communicate.
Different, what are the, I don't know how to get the 2 different, I still don't know the word. This is why I edit stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get 2 versions and get them into one. And it's probably quite simple, but I don't know how to do it. So if anybody knows how to do that, then we will certainly be able to improve your visibility.
Viewing pleasure.
Yes, your viewing pleasure. Because right now you just have to trust us that this looks really good.
Turn off the heat. We're going to add 2/3 a cup of Parmesan cheese, grated. And
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
and a tablespoon of butter. And now we're going to add a cup of basil, fresh basil, tightly packed cup. So that gives it some color and Oh,
Straight out of my garden.
yes.
Oh my
Beautiful.
goodness, that smells good. Oh,
Beautiful plants. No, 1.5 teaspoons
okay.
of fresh lemon juice, so half of this.
No, that's 1.5. I
Oh,
measured
you
it
measured.
right.
Oh, okay.
1.5 teaspoons, in case we confuse you.
Okay, of fresh lemon juice. All right. This is gorgeous. And so this works well like as a side, probably a side for a lot of people. Or a main with the fresh salad.
That would be so good.
That'd be good.
Yes. She said it might be hot. This is why I burn my mouth so many times on this, but it looks fantastic. Oh, wow. That is delicious. We're gonna say goodbye to Nancy and thank her ever so much for sharing this beautiful recipe with us. I'm gonna have all the ingredients below and come back anytime. And I will invite my friend back anytime she finds another good recipe that we need to share. Thank you so much. Hit the subscribe, hit the little bell so you know we're coming back. Give us a thumbs up and we'll see you on the next video.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
See.
You want to go sit outside?
Sure.